We all know I'm gonna get a copyright strike because you can hear the music coming through my headphones. So, this channel's not making money and I got no intention of making it that way, so no, it's not copyright. That being said, now let's get on with it. Say. Chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. So blind to see that the ones we heard are you and me. I know. I sound like a fucking asshole. Easy to fucking hate me because I'm, well, being a dick. But it's not fucking easy to accept. I'm not actually much different than you. There's a reason you keep watching my fucking videos. You may not fucking like to admit it. There is a reason why you fucking keep watching my videos. And the thing is, the thing I'd wish this fucking world would see, it's... As much as it likes to think that it's a united fucking world against terrorism and all this shit, it's not. It's just lots of different terrorist organizations fucking uniting against each other. To see that the ones we heard are you and me. I just fucking finished watching Dangerous Minds and a bloody amazing film if you've never seen it. $19.95, Michelle Pfeiffer. It's like, no. I've met lots of fucking people in my fucking life that's been in that situation. Laura, Jade, Afghan. Afghan different though, because he did actually manage to get away from that life of fucking drugs. Not completely, but enough. He was one of the lucky ones. Laura, though. It's like people... You know, it's easy for people to say, turn your life a fucking round. But for these fucking people, it's a completely different story. Because the world hates them. They look at them like, oh, you got a drug problem. Oh, you got a criminal record. And yeah, there's scum in that life. I don't blame you for fucking thinking fucking badly. But at the same time, I do. Because not all of them are bad people. Some of them are just heartbroken. That's this. Fuck you, YouTube. That's what this song is. If they can't understand me, how can they reach me? It's exactly what they think. Why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? I'm not different. Not any different than you. I'm just different in the sense of where my place is. The label that's been placed on me is not much different from you. Just the label that's been placed on me is placed on me because I'm somewhere in between those worlds. I'm not a person that's been dragged into the underworld, as people like to call it. The outcast fucking life, drug dealer, drug fuck abuse, theft. You know, the outcast life. But I'm not part of society either. I'm a fucking person that's somewhere in between worlds. This is why I understand you all. And people could think that's a wonderful place to be. But just like your life drives you fucking mental, mine drives me mental too. Because as much as I understand both your worlds, my world's a lot more lonely. And that's what drives me crazy. Sometimes understanding can be just as painful as being ignorant. I don't want to fucking say that before people want to fucking try and make me fucking think that I'm lucky. It depends what you see as lucky. It's like, yeah, for people like Jade and Laura dragged into a fucking life of fucking crime and drug abuse. It's true, it was a fucking hard life. Full of shit. But despite it all, there was positive aspects about it too. You don't go through it alone, for one. Even though that's not always a good thing. So when the good people in those worlds come to fucking together, they end up being a very tight-knit community. Even if it is a self-destructive one. Whereas society is often a lot more divided. A lot more independent. The good thing about fucking that is that when you end up on the fucking bones of your ass, you usually end up being able to make a success out of something. Homies wanna be like on my knees in the night saying prayers in the street light. Because the world is so full of fear that it doesn't want to know. Minute after minute, hour after hour. To learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand me, how can they reach me? Can't. I guess they won't. My life is at all look fool. Not everybody's gonna understand. And that's where we're all going wrong. But this world is so desperate for salvation that it keeps looking for it in the wrong places. I don't know. I'm a cunt. And no, I'm not putting myself down. I'm just facing the fucking reality. You love the things that come out of my mouth, but you hate the fact that I keep rejecting your reactions to it. Like deleting my videos because you fucking shared my hate on terrorism. There's nothing fucking wrong with facing reality. Doesn't mean you're looking down on yourself. The moment you start going, I fucking hate myself, I can't believe I said that, then yeah, you're putting yourself down. But accepting something about yourself without doing that means you're just accepting it. Doesn't fucking mean you're looking down on yourself or you're beating yourself up or need salvation. It's just accepting what you like. But this world doesn't see a difference. They instantly assume that the fucking moment you're accepting something negative about yourself, that you're beating yourself up. And it's not true. This is part of confidence and humility. Acknowledging the reality about yourself, the positive and the negative, without beating yourself up or thinking it makes you better than anything else. I am well within my fucking rights to hate you, terrorist. Because you've had centuries of these explanations and you still choose to be an entitled brat. The most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Yowie, so blind to see that the ones we heard are you and me. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we heard are you and me? Because terrorists keep trying to convince everyone that they're cool. So when people watch films like Dangerous Minds, they think, Oh, what a fucking cool gangster. Instead of taking on board the lessons. Instead of paying attention to the lessons of, you do have a choice. You could choose to get on that bus, but a lot of people in your neighborhood don't get on that bus. You choose to. There are no victims in my class. They don't take on board those lessons. They just look at the awesome fucking gangster fucking being willing to shoot fucking someone for wanting to kill him. And you could say that's not true. Bullshit, it's not fucking true. Bullshit. I grew up in the fucking 90s. I remember when this film fucking came out, and I remember exactly the reaction from everybody that thought it was fucking amazing. I was within the minority of the attitude that I had towards the film because I've never been part of your world. Living in the gangster's paradise. Spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. And yeah, it's true. There's blame on both fucking sides. Both sides have got the same attitude towards each other. Yeah, right, get the fuck out of my office. That same attitude that got Emilio fucking killed in Dangerous Minds. I sent him away because he didn't knock. How can you fucking trust a drug addict or a drug dealer? How can you fucking trust someone that's so stuck up their own fucking ass that they can't actually see past the end of their own nose? Yeah, I get it. But the common ground between both worlds is that image is important to you. It's just a different image. at me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. I don't let myself get dragged into your world, because I know what it means. This world wants saviors. It looks at people like me that make fucking sense as a symbol for their agendas. That's why I always delete the videos that you fucking shared. I don't want to be a symbol. And I appreciate it. What do I appreciate? I know. You listened, you haven't been sharing them. Been watching them though. This is the thing, this world is so full of bullshit. It's spent centuries listening to terrorists promise salvation from their stupidity. Promising fucking people that just wait a little longer and your savior will fucking come to free you. Have faith. For centuries they've been making fucking promises they never fucking could keep. Because they never understood a single fucking word that was written in their Bibles. Because it was all placed there to keep you content. Copy and pasted from people like me that fucking made fucking sense. That told them to piss off. That inspired fucking you all to stand up to them. And yeah, I know the terrorists on fucking again with the, you have a very high opinion of yourself. You don't know what life I've lived. I'm alone through choice. If you wanna fucking believe that I fucking have a high opinion of my fucking self, then you should have fucking known me when I was homeless. It's just the fucking reality. I am aware of just how much I inspire people. And I don't like inspiring people. Because inspired people tend to cling. And when they cling, they enslave themselves. There's a difference between being dependent and being committed. When you're committed, you're still independent. You're just sharing it with someone else. So trading a portion of it to become codependent. But codependency is not the same as being dependent. Being dependent is no fucking different as I'm paralyzed from the fucking neck down and completely dependent on you to spoon feed me every day. All you gotta fucking do is pay attention to fucking religion and science to know that. All these people, all these fucking communities they've built over the fucking centuries, so dependent on them for every single fucking little thing. Give us the answers to everything. To the point where we've now created a fucking world where most people don't even believe they're capable of planting a seed in a garden. I'm not green-fingered. And it's made worse by the fact that this world has got no ability left for the most part to make a distinction between things. They don't make a distinction between underage sex and paedophilia. They don't make a distinction fucking between flirting and sexual harassment. They don't fucking make a distinction between giving someone an attitude because they're giving you a fucking attitude and being sexist or fucking racist. You say it to someone that's got a fucking agenda like that. You say any fucking thing with a bad attitude towards someone like that and it's homophobic, sexist, racist. It's not as simple as get the fuck out of my face. If you want me to show you respect, show me some prick. Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Living in the gangster's paradise. Living in the terrorist's paradise. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool. Gangster's paradise. Are we so blind to see that the ones we heard are you. Whether we like it or not, we've reached a point in history now where World War III is our only salvation. Too many fucking centuries, the terrorists refused to keep their cocks in their pants. And everybody, every animal has got a right to breed. But they spent so many centuries thinking they were the only ones entitled to it, that this world is now overpopulated. With no space to be itself anymore. Without choking to death on its own pollution. We can make the world a better place. That's a terrorist's book talking. The reality is, we can't keep fucking thinking nature's gonna fucking save us by giving us more space to grow for the future. If we don't start making sacrifices, real sacrifices, not entitlement complex sacrifices that say, because you don't conform to my book, I'm entitled to murder you. We're fucked. Except that the consequences of listening to terrorism promise things they can never back up their mouth on is why World War III is now our only salvation. The thing that's going to wake us all up, then make us responsible with what's left. Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? That's why I keep telling you can't save me. I appreciate your concern, but I'm not like you. I don't fit into either world. You can't save me. I'm already perfectly fine. But I'd already be dead. Nothing wrong with being depressed if you're not killing yourself. Nothing wrong with being angry if you're not murdering every fucking thing because you feel entitled to it. Nothing fucking wrong with being fucking happy if you're not trying to force someone else to be. Are you? Yeah, I know. It's easier to fucking hate me because I keep rejecting you. But if I don't, you'll turn me into a symbol. And that's what a terrorist will do. You're religious when people have already tried fucking that. Sharing my fucking rant against terrorism fucking across fucking social media. What'll the next one be? The fight against fucking mental health issues and the fucking judgments of them. Just fucking the symbol of fucking against stereotypes. People like me once upon a time were stolen from their parents and stuck in a prison that they called a temple. I don't want to go back there. Living in the gangster's paradise. One day I'm gonna fucking get you people to fucking actually talk to me. Instead of just send me vibes. If even one person stops and listens, it's made a difference. Because that's one less person a terrorist can manipulate. Everyone can make a difference. You don't have to join in the latest agenda for justice. What's the difference between making money as part of society and making money as part of the outcasts? Well, there's rich people on both sides, so what's the difference? Well, no, what's the difference? Both sides have got their own laws. So what's the difference? The difference is the one you can live with. No, that's a stereotype opinion. Those vibes you're sending me right now are stereotype opinions. Oh, but the law, the law, the law, the law, the law. Both sides have their own laws, and if fucking they want places in this world where the society's laws don't reach, then why was films like Dangerous Minds ever made? No, the police don't fucking come to our neighborhood because, you know, they've given up on it. So what's the difference between making fucking money as part of society and what's the difference between making money as part of outcast society? The choice is the one you can live with. You're wondering what mine is now, aren't you? Then you got the fucking in-between world where our choice is a little more balanced. We're not a part of society and we're not part of the outcasts, but we're not exactly rich or poor either. We're not so fucking far on the bones of our fucking ass that we need to become part of the outcast society for fucking society, but we're not so fucking rich that we can afford to live our life of luxury either. It's just a balanced version of rob Peter to pay Paul. Living life on the fucking edge. I suppose that's one way of looking at it. I'm not shaking my head in disapproval at the fucking your choice of life. Shaking my fucking head fucking because of the attempted compliment. You can call me crazy if you feel better. Doesn't change the facts. Doesn't change reality. The reason I'm not in a mental health institute. Just remember that much. Because they can't prove it. My knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. The gangster's paradise. Paradise. The lives living in the gangster's paradise. Raised by the street, so I gotta be there with the hood team. Vision that you got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. And a gleam in my eye. The homies is down, so don't arouse my anger, fool. I'm 23, never will I live to see 24. The way things is going, I don't know. That the ones we are you and me. Being a hero is such an addictive image. It's been made to look so enticing that people have created this world. There's so many fucking people on the bones of their fucking ass desperate for a fucking hero to elevate. Oh, it's worth it. We get to elevate these fucking people. It's been the attitude for centuries. I do think people like Chester Bennington was so loved. And why do you think he killed himself? Because that lie is not worth it. These people are revered as heroes because they care. And because you're content to be a slave and a resource, a statistic, and whatever fucking other label a fucking terrorist fucking organization wants to put on you. And you fucking government officials can get fucking upset if you fucking want. You're just as much a slave to these fucking people as everyone else. Think I don't fucking understand you? They don't fucking claim fucking to be the type of fucking kid that was stolen from their fucking parents in ancient times and put in a prison to be your guide in life for nothing, you know. But that's why I don't like my videos being shared, because I know that you will all, every single group in this fucking world will look at my videos and see something that'll inspire them for whatever agenda they've got for that point in time, for whatever reason that is. To save the world, to conquer the world, to enslave the fucking world. To look at fucking people like me with eyes of, what can you do for us? Nothing, because I don't want to fucking help you. Sorry. Because the reality fucking is, if you haven't paid a fucking attention to a word I've said this whole fucking time, then there's nothing I can do to help you. Exactly right there. If they can't understand it, how can they reach me? I'm not here to fucking help fucking people delude themselves into believing that this world can be saved. This world is doomed. What's rebuilt from the ashes has a future, but this world is doomed. I'm not cruel enough to give you false hope. Doesn't matter which terrorist organization you're gonna fucking look to for salvation. Science, religion, neither one can back up their fucking mouth. Science can't fucking accept that it can't keep exploiting fucking nature for its own personal ego stroke any fucking more. Because nature is getting to the fucking point where it's gonna fucking be a case of you or me, bitch. I choose me. As I've said many times before, if you want your fucking proof that the fucking spiritual plane knows what it's doing, then look fucking at Yellowstone Park. What does a fucking super volcano do that a small volcano doesn't? Nothing. They're exactly the same, except one's bigger. So what's the difference? What's the difference between one big fuck-off volcano erupting and thousands of small ones erupting at the same time? Nothing. So if thousands of smaller volcanoes erupting at the same time do the same job as one big fucker erupting on its own, why does the fucking big one exist? Now fuck the short-sighted scientists that fucking go on a mission fucking trying to convince you that their piece of paper fucking essay is all you need to fucking think of fucking about to come to the fucking conclusion of this. The conclusion is simple. That if you fucking erupt all these small volcanoes simultaneously, you will have the same consequence as that big one erupting on its own. Because they're all volcanoes. They all do exactly the same fucking thing. Shoot lava fucking up in the fucking air. Make a shit ton of fucking smoke from the fucking volcano. Fucking go all across the fucking planet. Because that's what a super volcano does. All the fucking shit that it shoots up into the air fucking blocks out the sun to cool down the fucking planet. If a volcano erupts, it's because the fucking planet is starting to overheat in that particular area of the world. If the world itself is in danger, the supervolcano fucking erupts to cool the planet down. That is the basic gist of it. Fuck all the intricate fucking details that the scientists like to use to stroke their ego and pretend they're better than you. This is the basic reality of it. Now, if you erupted every tiny fucking volcano in this world simultaneously, it would achieve the same fucking reaction as erupting a supervolcano. So if small volcanoes, all these small volcanoes erupting simultaneously could cause the same reaction as a supervolcano, blocking out the sun to cool down the fucking planet while at the same time increasing the land mass so that it doesn't fucking end up sinking beneath the fucking ocean. Why does a supervolcano exist? Tell you fucking why. Because when nature decided to evolve life to create humanity, it knew that humanity was going to be a fucking problematic, fucking short-sighted little brat. And that if it wanted fucking life to fucking survive longer fucking enough to fucking actually, drill some sense into the short-sighted fools that known as humanity or rather the best of humanity, that it needed to make a statement. They won't pay attention to these small fucking volcanoes, regardless of how numerous they are, but they will listen to that. That will always be in the back of their mind, trying to figure out how to avoid it. They won't fucking give a shit about the small ones, because it's not in their nature to think in long-term perspective. It takes them 300 fucking years to figure out that fucking, the trees on the island where the dodo used to fucking live stopped reproducing the day they fucking hunted the dodo to extinction. It's not in their fucking nature to put the pieces of the big picture together. That's something for all of us that are deemed unworthy. Oh yeah, they come again. The justification of their fucking pieces of paper. Oh, but the chances of every volcano erupting simultaneously is very, very minimal. It's because it's not necessary. You're fucking telling me that it wasn't an extremely low possibility that pathogenesis, is that what you fucking call it? Pathogenesis, the spontaneous formation of fucking life, was a very high possibility? Or as religion would call it, a miracle. Because it was that low in a possibility of it ever happening. But it happened. So why would it fucking not be a case of, if something threatened life on this planet, that all those small volcanoes would erupt simultaneously to cool the fucking planet down? Are you so fucking blind to the reality of survival instincts that you think that this fucking planet wouldn't go, shit, I need to cool down? Because it's the reality, whether you like it or not. The only reason a supervolcano is needed is because you won't fucking listen to anything other than something as big as your ego. Oh, but fucking nothing. Everything on this fucking planet exists together in balance and harmony to the fucking point where you fucking wiped out the dodo and then those trees stopped reproducing. Everything in perfect balance, perfect harmony, and you're fucking telling me that something that's capable of making that isn't fucking, well, it's too short-sighted to foresee that your fucking ego would fucking need a supervolcano to reach it. What's the matter? Happy to control the world when you think you can look good, but not fucking happy to take responsibility when you don't? That's why I don't care if you think I'm a cunt. Balance is harmony. And balance doesn't mean you have to be nice all the time. So blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me. That's why I don't want to be a symbol. People like me are dangerous as symbols. And I don't like being dangerous. I like being responsible. But there's a difference, see? When you're responsible, the only thing you're dangerous to is the irresponsible, aka terrorism. When you're dangerous, you're playing into a terrorist's hands. I don't push you away because I hate you. I push you away because you don't want to listen. There's only one type of person on this planet that I truly hate, and it's a terrorist. Why? Because they don't leave you any other choice. Pitying them will make them want to murder you. Defending yourself will make them want to murder you. So what's left but to hate them? I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. And a gleam in my eye. So don't arouse my anger, fool. I know. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? That moment's addictive, isn't it? That epiphany moment where everything just makes sense. You don't want it to end. You don't want it to go away. That epiphany moment that this world has been addicted to for centuries. That's why people like me are so addictive. Because we maintain those moments more than most people. Guide us. Teach us. I want to be like you. We're no different than the drugs you stick in your fucking neck, arm, or down your throat. That's why you locked us in temples. And that's why I'm alone by choice. I'll socialise when I want to. And I'll socialise when I need to. For everyone's sake, including my own. On my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. What's the difference between a gangster and a politician? Or a gangster in society in general? Both sides are willing to kill for what they believe in. The only difference is what is the only difference? Well, it's not even what you believe in. It's only your methods. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool. Why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Just don't want you to cling Clinging will repeat the mistakes of the past, and this world can't cope with another round of let's teach humanity. It needs time to heal. They said the night say prayers at the street light. I scare you, I know. I know I intrigue you too. But I only intrigue you because you're not letting me in. Because I know you'll cling. That's the only reason I don't want you near me. I am not a religious symbol. That's the point. You want me to think I have no choice but to be your religious symbol. A symbol of your book. Something to go down in the next pages of your history. I'm not on your side. So blind to see that the ones we heard are you and me. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we heard are you and me? Go away. I am not here to be part of your books. Fucking scientists. Fool. On my knees in the night saying prayers in the street light. I wrote your books once. Me and many like me. Every time you kick off, every time you start trying to destroy the fucking world because you've got a fucking agenda. Because your ego has decided you're the fucking best of humanity and entitled to control the fucking world, and you've got a better solution than the one nature deems the best for everything. And then you write our fucking philosophies down in your fucking books and pretend that you learn. Keep your fucking pen and paper away from me. I'm not here for you. I'm here for everyone else. They still have hearts. And brains. Not one or the other. Living in the gangster's paradise. So blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me. Tell me, why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Think about it. You don't need a piece of paper to tell you you're capable.